your boy Travis Kinley coming back to you with another one. So, I've been missing off of YouTube for a bit, but here's what happened. I recorded a video, this topic at least, recorded this topic days ago. It's a cool video too. Excuse me. At the beginning of the video, I showed y'all my wife's garden. And I was showing y'all everything she got, telling y'all about everything she'd already harvested that you can't see right now. And then I went and got a new phone without posting the video. I did not check Google Photos to make sure the video had backed up. I just went and got a new phone. So that's what happened to that. By the way, hair is gone. Hair is gone from everywhere. The last video didn't have the hair gone. The hair was still there on the last video that I lost. So my next video was going to be my first bald video, but it is what it is. Lost that video. And once I lost it, I was like, bro, I ain't doing it again right now. So anyways, family went to the library. Family went to the library earlier today while I was gone somewhere else. So I figured this is a good time to reshoot this video. So 6 months at Landstar. I do not remember my hire date or, my contract beginning date, whatever you would call that. I don't remember when my contract started. All I remember is when I first started, I kept talking to Ross about how I was trying to get a trailer so I could run a few loads and go back home for Christmas. And then I was going to come back out. I was like, I'm just going to do everything I can to get a trailer so I can go back home for Christmas, stay home for a few days, and then come back out. So I figured, we around Christmas time 6 months later. So this is the new video. I mean, this is my 6 month review of Landstar. Not really pros and cons because I don't like that sort of view. Everybody asks me, is Landstar really better? Is Landstar really better? Look. Dude, some people like Landstar, some people don't. Some people want to be an owner-operator, some people don't. And it's not a big deal, dude. I can't tell you if it's better. All I can tell you is if I enjoy it more than I enjoy Prime. Yes, but there are things I like about Landstar. There are things I do not like about Landstar, and that's what this video is about. First thing I like about Landstar is that they are extremely systematic. In an environment that lacks systems, I tend to feel like things are not in order and in control. I like for things always to mean the same thing. When you need a new tire, these are the steps that you take. When money missing off your settlement, these are the steps that you take. Everything, these are the steps that you take. It never changes. It's always the same. So Landstar is a very systematic type of place to be. Most professional places are, but then there are places where sometimes you step outside the system, and I don't really like that. So I like Landstar because of the systematic nature. I also like Landstar because in order to move freight, you do not talk to a Landstar employee. Okay? When y'all remember when I was choosing Landstar, Trucking and Fixing with Ryan, I think is his channel name. I remember he had a video where he was talking about his experience at Mercer. He had some sort of coordinator person who was helping him choose loads or talking to him about the loads, except it wasn't clear to me whether that person, it sounded like that person was a W-2 Mercer employee. I've heard from other people that's optional, whatever, woo woo wham. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's why I didn't go to Mercer. Not knocking on Mercer, it's just not for me. I don't want to talk to no W-2 employee in order to move freight. Didn't feel like it was needed. It just felt like it was just an extra step between me and me getting my job done. At Landstar, I enjoy talking to agents who are just as motivated as me to move the freight because they get paid off of a percentage of the freight like I do. So that's another thing I like about Landstar. A third thing I like about Landstar is Landstar creates and fosters an environment in which you are able to build relationships. You're able to just cultivate relationships to help you get the job done. Anybody who knows business is largely about relationships. It's not about your degrees. It's not about, how smart you are. I remember I was in a doctor's office one time and I was telling the doctor kind of what I do and yada, yada, yada. And the doctor, the doctor was like, it really just seems like to be a business owner, from his experience, from people he's talked to, you don't have to be like the absolute most intelligent person in the room to be a successful business owner. You have to be very dedicated. You have to be very committed. I told him, like, yeah, man, like, you know, all of the business owners I've talked to that have degrees, most of them did not study business administration and so on and so on. Most of us studied so many different things, and almost everything we've learned in college, we do not use running our business. Almost everything. I won't say everything. And that is also not an argument to say college is useless and meaningless and a waste of money. I do not believe that. I'm only saying what I'm saying explicitly. Don't take anything else. Nevertheless, you just got to be extremely dedicated. It's really largely about relationships. Well, at Landstar, indeed, they have this environment where you can really just cultivate and make and create strong business relationships that help you get your job done. In the 6 months I've been here, I have done that. Whether it's between drivers or agents or otherwise, I have been able to do that, and that has been extremely cool. It has been such a great experience. That makes the job fun to me. Driving's okay. It's not my thing, to be honest with you. The business part makes the job fun to me. I really enjoy the business part of making relationships and just, you know, advancing where you are based upon who you work with, right? And making sure you're keeping your reputation in very good standing with people so they know, hey, look, Kinley LLC is somebody you can count on, right? So that has been extremely cool. What are some things I do not like about Landstar? I do not like some of their systems. Funny, right? Because that's the first thing I said I do like. I don't like some of their systems, man. Some of their systems feel like they slow you down. They feel inefficient, right? Just coming off the top of my head, trailer maintenance is one thing. You know, if you don't, some people, well, buy your own trailer, right? If you don't own your own trailer, in order to get maintenance done on a trailer, sometimes it can take an extremely long time. What feels like an unreasonable amount of time, right? And naturally, people don't want to get maintenance done on trailers because they know I'm going to have to take hours. Sometimes it may take me hours to get something done. They may just book a drop and hook, right? That is kind of annoying. The systems, some of the systems that slow you down, some of the systems that, you know, take an unreasonably long time. Now, somebody may say, well, the reason it takes so long is because we can't afford to hire people right now, and so on and so on and so on. Job market. Just say job market. Okay, totally get that. Is what it is. But I'm just saying that's one thing I don't like, okay? You can tell me the reason for whatever. This ain't about that, okay? So you can be in my comments, you know, talk. I'm just saying from my experience, okay? Other than that, man, to be honest with you, I don't really know what else you can say that you don't like about Landstar. Landstar, I don't see Landstar like that, you know? I don't stop by terminals because I don't live that close to them. Don't pass them very often if I can help it. Nearest one to me is in Carnesville. That's too close to Atlanta. I try to stay away from Atlanta. Other than that, I don't see Landstar. I don't see W-2 employees of Landstar. I don't talk to people that much who work at Landstar. Very rarely might have to ask a question or something. And it's because I'm still within a year, I'd say. Not within 6 months, but because I'm so fresh. Every now and then you might have to call and ask a question or something like that. But other than that, I don't really know what's not to like, dude. You just come and run your business, man. I guess that's another thing I do like about it is I don't really want to talk to people. Y'all remember that was one of the things I've said when I first got here, when I was on the way here, whatever the case may be. I don't want to talk to people. I don't really feel like I need to talk to anybody to move a load. I don't need to talk to you about where I am and how long. And, you know, every now and then agents ask questions. I get that. Most of them, from my experience, don't. But every now and then you'll get one that, you know, wants updates. And I don't really care about stuff like that because I leave that phone on Do Not Disturb and I check it whenever I stop my truck. I'm not going to be texting and driving and fooling around for you. I'm going to get there when I get there and I'm on time. You're just going to trust me until I get back to you, okay? You can call and blow the phone up. It's on Do Not Disturb. It's on silent. I ain't going to hear it while you're blowing it up. And I will text you back as soon as I stop. But that's like once in a blue moon, man. Most of the agents I've worked with do not need to know. Some of them even tell you over the phone, like, we don't need no updates. We don't need all of that. You ain't got to email us. Just let us know if anything go wrong. right? And I'm like, yeah, straight. That's how I like it, right? But that's the biggest thing, man. Like, for people who are wondering, you know, is Landstar better than Prime or something like that? It's really not about that, dude. It's really about, is this the way you want to roll? All right. I'm going to close the video with this idea. I was talking to this guy. He wanted to know if Landstar is better than Prime. And he said, one of my biggest worries was like road assist. Like at Prime, road assist, you know, road assist is handled by Prime. You know, you contact your dispatcher, you contact your road assist person, and you got an emergency on the side of the road and they get somebody out to you. I said, yeah, I get that, but it's super easy to do by yourself. It is extremely easy to do by yourself. And you take out that middle person that's slowing you down. You take out the middle person. You take out all this authorization junk that's slowing the process down. You take out all of that. Okay? What I mean is this. If you have Prime and you break down, and Prime people, if I say something wrong, don't trip, dude. It's not that serious. It's not the point of what I'm talking about. If you have Prime and you break down on the side of the road, you send a message to RA and you tell them, you know, you might have to go to a specific template of a message and you fill out where you're at and what's going on and where it is and and y'all have a whole conversation about what's going on, and then that person contacts TA and then they get back to you and give you the ETA. If you're at Landstar and something breaks down, you're on the side of the road, you go on Trucker Path, you look for the nearest TA Petro or Google the nearest repair place, 24-hour road emergency assistance, whatever the case may be, you call them, and it comes out you swipe your credit card, your debit card, whatever the case may be. You pay for it. Well, at Prime, it comes out of your settlement. Yeah, but number one, it's not like you break down on the side of the road once a week and you got to make sure you have $1,000 every single week. You know what I mean? It's a lot of this stuff at mega carriers that you have this middleman for, you have the middlewoman for, you have this middle person for. It's not needed stuff, man. So that's what I like about Landstar, is that you can just do your job, man. Just do your job. Like, you can just chill. It's so chill. All that frustration's gone. So 6 months went by pretty quick. It has been really fun. I've really enjoyed it. Man, I've enjoyed all of the people I've been able to work with, people I've met. I have super enjoyed it. All right, I got to go. They back from the library. I saw them pass one of the windows just now. So I'm about to check out because they finna come in here and it's about to be on like Donkey Kong. Y'all already know what I should show y'all. The guinea pigs next time I record. I'm going to try to get one of the big... We got guinea pigs last time I was home. They cool, yo. Anyway, you already know what the motto is. Work hard, play hard, sleep hard. Find you somebody to love. I love y'all. Don't forget, it's not about what you believe. It's all about why you believe it. Live free.